I had a little bit of difficulty there. All right. Mike's Computer Tips. Looks like we're live. Hello. Yes, I do have audio. Okay. Boy, oh boy, that was rough. I couldn't figure out what was wrong, and what had happened was I had both cameras plugged in, and my other camera, the Logitech, which I swear by, I've been using that for years, was already on top of my monitor. I'm like, where's my camera? And this other one was plugged in also. I plugged it in. So I'm thinking, something ain't right here. But looks like we got it right now. And here we are, Super Bowl Sunday. And it's a nice day here. It was around 81 today in Florida. We got some sun today. It was nice. I'm looking for my people to come in tonight, which is 351 Cleveland, one of my guys, and I have some other good people out there that like to come by Mike's Computer Tips. So, yeah, tomorrow it's off to work again. Weekend went fast. Wednesday will be Valentine's Day, so make sure you get something for your Valentine. And we are live. And whoever else comes in, we will be glad to chat with you. This is Mike's Computer Tips, Central Florida. And what I do is I talk about computers, and if you have any computer issues or anything computer related that you want to talk about, that's what we do on this channel. A lot of times I will make a video and say, okay, this is what you got to do to your computer, or something like that. Something to that effect. Or, your computer has to run a certain way. Hey, Tough Boss Live. Okay. I'm doing okay. Glad to see you here. Tough Boss Live. Thank you very much. Tough Boss Live is in the house, and anybody that sees him during this live stream, make sure you check out one of my good moderators, and that's Tough Boss Live. Like and share, appreciate, and I'm doing pretty good. I can't really complain. There's people that have worse problems than me. I have to say that because that's the truth. In life we have our ups and downs, and I get my ups and I get my downs. So, but I am glad to be with you tonight, and I thought I'd come on here and let people know that I'm still around. I did a couple live streams the other day. I even made a couple of short videos. Let people know that I'm still on the platform. I've just been doing a lot of different things, and I haven't made steady videos in a while because of that. Between mostly working, and I would say working is taking up a lot of my time. But then we need money, so it's kind of like I got a lot of things going on in my life between the computer repair, the working, personal, and just about everything else that comes up. Oh, excuse me. And I've been working on my house too. Today I was out there power washing in my house, and I have a big fence in my backyard, and I wanted to get that, you know, cleaned up. So I spent a couple hours doing that, and I'm pretty happy with the results. So it still needs some work, but it's a lot better than it was. And yeah, I got my big giant batteries here, which I have these battery weed whacker, and I use that a lot when I go out there and work on the grass. Excuse me. But yeah, today I worked on the fence in the back. I wanted to clean up all the. See, I have trees in my backyard, and what happens is all this stuff in the trees goes all over my fence. And if you leave it there and you don't clean it off, it looks terrible after a while. The fence looks like it looks like it has cement on it, but it wasn't cement. I thought maybe cement from when they installed the fence, but really wasn't. So I spent some time and I got that done. I'm glad I did that. And my carpenter, tomorrow he should be finished with my deck. I am having a deck made outside. It's connected to my house, my front door. It's a 8 foot, 8 by 8 foot wood treated lumber deck, and it's like 3 feet off the ground. And it's coming out pretty good. It'll be done by tomorrow. He's just doing the finishing touches on the steps, and I would say maybe another hour and a half. You should have everything done and tucked away. So I'm glad about that. If anybody lives in the Melbourne, Palm Bay, or area around where I live, and you need a handyman, I have a very good handyman, and he's available on weekdays and weekends too. He works at night, so he usually comes a couple hours during the day before he goes to work, and then he'll work on the weekends to get the job done. It's always free estimate and quality work. And if you're interested, just shoot me a message. You could even go to my website, or you could leave a message in YouTube at Mike's Computer Tips. I guess like everybody else, I had my chicken and had my dessert, drinking my cup of tea, and although I'm not a huge football fan, I like to see the commercials though when they come on. Always interested what type of commercials they're going to have on the Super Bowl. They have these famous stars, halftime, and all that. I'll probably fall asleep during. But that is going to be on, and I do go on YouTube a lot. Most people don't know, but I watch a lot of videos, and I don't get on camera a lot like I used to. But I'm still watching a lot of videos, and it's just stuff that I like to watch. and I'll spend a lot of time doing that. And be honest with you, reason why I haven't been, other than working and being busy all the time, which that's 100% true, um, I've also been spending a lot of time watching videos on YouTube. I do that a lot. Maybe I should do that less and get on camera more. That's something that I have to work on. Because it's kind of hard to do everything, but maybe I can make a little bit of time for this and a little bit of time for that. So I have to get my schedule, tweaked and a little better than it is because it's kind of either one way or the other way. So, but I do enjoy being with you guys. I enjoy chatting. I enjoy teaching and everything else in between. So I do. When I'm not on and I'm not chatting with you guys, I do miss that a lot because you grow a channel, and I don't have a big channel, but I do have pretty many people, over 1,000, and they expect you to make videos, and that's something that I've been lacking. So I'm going to try to work on that a little bit. Seems like I made a video for everything that I could think of. And I guess I have to think of new things. And lately, I've been involved in learning about data recovery on hard drives, learning about different things in the computer repair business. So I've been working with other computer techs, um, just having like a, brainstorming about what the future is going to look like for computer repair and, things like that, how we could place ourselves better in the industry to be more successful, things like that. It's like what any business would do. If you want to get better, you have to work at it. So, yeah, I do that. And I do have a customer's computer over here, which totally failed. And I sent the hard drive to a lab in Arizona. Um, Data doctors, they do data recovery, and they're going to let me know hopefully next week what the story is with the SSD drive that I sent to them, and hopefully it's not too much money if they can fix it. So, looking forward to that, looking into that, and hopefully I'll get lucky on that. My customer will get lucky, and maybe she'll get her data for a reasonable price. Because it's bad when you lose data and you can't get it back. A lot of people think that, oh, it's on my computer. It's always going to be on my computer. But, if the hard drive ever fails, and they do fail, the hard drive manufacturer only warranties that hard drive for like 3 to 5 years. So they're even saying eventually your hard drive is going to fail. If it didn't, they would say 10 years, 20 years. Not saying your hard drive can't last 10 years, because some SSD hard drives do last that time 5 years, seven, maybe even 10. But why take the chance if you have pictures of your loved ones on the computer, important documents on the computer that you really can't lose? And I tell people, you need to pay for a backup company to back it up, and they're not very expensive these days. Especially if you have a business, that's very important. or do backups yourself at the end of the day. Save offline whatever is real important that you can't afford to lose. And that's real important because one of my customers, her husband passed away, and the only pictures that she has of him are on the computer, and the hard drive is broken. So what does that mean? Might have to pay a lot of money to get the information. I mean, on hundreds, maybe even more. So, I always tell people, I can't tell you enough, do backups, save your important pictures, save your important files, to a USB drive, to a DVD. Just take it off the computer. You can have a copy of it on the computer to access, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you do want to have a copy of what's important off of the computer also, because then you won't have to worry about losing it. And a computer that malfunctions, a computer that crashes, you know, you may not get the opportunity to see that data anymore, see the pictures, see the documents, because it's very expensive to recover the information if your local computer tech can't do it. Because a lot of the times the parts inside the hard drive are not working, so you have to send it to a laboratory because they have special equipment that most computer stores don't have. So that's why it costs a lot of money. So take it from me, back up your data, back up your information, and you'll be a happy camper, and you won't have to worry about, well, God, well, I hope my computer don't break. If it does, I'm going to lose all this important stuff. But you're going to get real smart now, and you're going to start making a copy of it, saving it off the computer. And then you'll know that you will be safe that way. Better be safe than sorry. That's how it goes. So that's data recovery in a nutshell. Basically, if it's important, if it's too important to lose, take it off the computer. If you don't care about it and you have another copy off of the computer, then that's fine. But you gotta realize that the computer is just a machine, and eventually something's gonna break on it. And you don't want to be in that situation where you have to be scrambling to see if you can get what's on or what's on there off of there. So take it from me. I like to make the money, but if it gets too complicated, I can't do it, and it has to be sent out to the laboratory. And those guys like steak a lot. They like steak and seafood most of the time, and that costs a lot. So they're going to charge a lot. Me, I can eat steak once in a while, but I can eat beans and hamburgers too. So I don't want to say it 100 times because I've told people in the past. Some people catch it, some people don't. So I'm just hoping whoever listens to this video will get smart and decide that they need to do the backups to save their, protect themselves. What else is going on in the computer world? Oh yeah, I did spoil the guy that does fix graphic cards. Now with graphic cards, sometimes if it doesn't work, sometimes I can get it repaired, but what happens is eventually something else may go wrong. So you fix one thing, and then later on something else goes wrong, and it could get kind of expensive. Not as expensive as a hard drive to fix, but Graphics cards can be pricey also to have repaired. So make sure your temperatures are good on your computer if you're a gamer, especially, or if you're doing high-end editing. Make sure you know what your temps are on your computer. You know how hot it's getting. You don't want to get your computer too hot because that graphics card might burn out. So, and clean the fans every once in a while. Not just the graphic card fans, but also clean the fans that go to your desktop case and your CPU fan and heatsink. And if it's a laptop, make sure the vent's closed every once in a while. Take your computer to the shop and have them open it up, and they can clean the fans like that. So your laptop will last longer and it will run more efficient and cooler. So that's a good thing is if your computer gets too hot, that is a problem and you need to do something about that because any kind of electronics that gets hot, eventually it can overheat and then that part is not going to be working properly. So yeah, it's like taking care of your car. You have to be on top of these things. Um, you want your computer to run good, you have to clean the fans. You have to make sure that any software that you don't need, don't use, don't want, uninstall it. Remove temporary files, get rid of them. Clean your browser to your um, all the history entries in your browser, all the cookies. Clean those out time to time. All this maintenance is going to help your computer software work better, and it actually helps the hardware because if you do all the maintenance, your hardware doesn't have to work out as hard. Processor don't have to work that hard. Your memory doesn't have to work that hard. Your graphics card, your CPU, and all that good stuff doesn't have to work as hard if you have a clean computer. You know, the smoother it runs, the longer it's going to last you. If it doesn't run too good, that's where you're going to have problems. So keep up with the maintenance, keep up with doing backups, and you don't have to drive yourself crazy over it, but plan a time when it's good for you, when you're not using the computer, to spend a little time to go in and to clean certain things out and make sure you don't have a whole lot of icons that you don't need. Make sure all your folders and files are organized in a folder and name that folder instead of having icons all over the place. Like I've seen some crazy ones where people that just never take the time to organize their stuff and they can never find anything. It's like your house. If you throw everything around, next time you come and look for it, where is it? It could be anywhere. And the computer's like that too. You have to do the house cleaning. Once you do the house cleaning on a regular basis, the computer is going to perform a lot better. And if it performs better, you'll get better use out of it, and it will run better, and it will last longer. Hey, Colt 49ers, I know who you're looking at tonight in the Super Bowl. San Francisco 49ers. How you feel about it? There he is, my main man, Colt 49. What does it look like from down in the bio? Yeah, yeah, yeah. There he is. Down in the bio. Down in the bio. Mm-hmm. Everybody, if you don't have Colt 49ers, you don't know what you're missing. He's got some good jokes. He's got everything that you need. In Louisiana, down in the Mardi Gras. That's what I'm trying to say. The big Super Bowl, that game is on. I wonder if it started already. I didn't put it on yet, but I may go in there and mess around with it. I like to check out the commercials. I heard maybe Little John is going to be doing the halftime, and I'd like to see that. If that's the case. Colt, 49, 49, 49. He's the guy. So, if you want me to tell you a corny joke, Colt, I got a couple of them. You could tell somebody else the corny joke if I tell you. Okay, so the corny joke of the day is this. I got arrested today for stealing cement, but they had to let me go because they didn't have any concrete evidence. How was that one? Good, bad, kind of dry. All right, I got another one for you. I'm renovating my house, and the first floor is looking great, but the second floor, that's a different story. Get it? All right, I'll tell you one more final joke since you're very happy and loving these jokes. I quit my job as a bus driver because too many people were talking behind my back. So, what do you think about those three jokes? Any good? I don't get a response. Anyhow, that was kind of a dry joke, but hey, I put a lot of those jokes on Facebook because they are fun, and I got my regular people, and they know I'm coming out with some kind of goofy joke that they can get a kick at. Mike, you should done a panel. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't have. I'm not trying to do that whole panel right now. Another time I will. But thank you for the heart. I appreciate it. And you are one of my main dudes. You know that. So next time, we can do a panel. You just got to come to my live stream and then we can do it. You know what I'm saying? We'll do the panel thing. Yeah. Trying to think if I know any other dry jokes. I really got to think hard. Oh, how about this one? I know what I'm buying my wife for Valentine's Day. I'm getting her jumper cables because she's always starting something. How do you like that one? Maybe I can come up with another one. Let me think for a minute. Because, I have all these. I put them on my Facebook a lot, but you're not on my Facebook. Okay, got you, the first one. Yeah, with the concrete. Okay, yeah, I told I told my carpenter friend that today, and he laughed. He thought it was funny. How about this one? My friends would be shocked if they saw me do electrical work. I told my electrical, my friend is an electrician. I told him that. Mhm. Yeah, I really got to think hard to come up with any because I mean I put so many on there, and I have to go back and remember what I put on there. Oh, I'm glad you like the first one. 30 minutes and actually 31 minutes on the live stream. We are live from Central Florida. We have Tough Boss. We have Colt 49ers in the house in full effect. We are hanging tough. There is another one that I want to think about that I was going to tell you. I forgot what it is. I'll try to remember. Another joke. Um, if I could think of one. Yeah, Cole, you ought to get Facebook because then I can talk to you on there. I'm on Facebook all the time. If you have Facebook, you should add me because I get on there every single day. I'm on Facebook all the time and we could chat it up. Feel me? Then you'll see all my dry jokes on there because I put them all on Facebook. I got some friends on there and they laugh. You say, that's funny. Looks like I'm sinking over here. It's because I'm trying to get real comfortable and I'm only like halfway on camera now. So, let me sit up and probably need to go and watch a little game and see some of them commercials. See what is chilling and what is going on. There's my subscribe right behind me. Subscribe, guys. If you're not subscribed to Mike's Computer Tips, what is wrong with you? Something is definitely not right. You feel me? So, what else can I talk about? Not how tired I am, because I did a lot of work outside today. I need rest. I got to work tomorrow. I got to go to work at 9 o'clock. Right now it is 7 at night. So, I'm probably going to get up here in a minute or so. But if you want to add me to Facebook, this is my Facebook name. This is my name. I'll type it in there. And you could add me to Facebook, and then we can chat it up on there sometimes. Just go to Facebook and type that in, and I will add you. Looks like you got another different picture on there with a nice cut. I see the fade and the nice lineup. So, with that said, I am gonna be signing off, and thank you for everyone that comes and visits me, Mike's Computer Tips. Everyone is welcome, and thank you for coming to the chat. We will talk to you later. Bye now.